Good morning, everybody. Daniel Allison, the average dude, and I am wearing the sport coat that I have on in the intro video, Freddie.
Let's go. Intro video sport coat. Let's talk about it Tuesday.
Talk
First
about
sip.
it.
Let's go.
First sip. Welcome to the bus. Hey, do you want the images big or you want them small, Freddie Blanton?
Big.
Oh, he wants them big. Okay, I'm going to turn you up in my headphones. I can't hear you very well. You know who I can hear? I can hear Red Wing Rush in the comments.
What do you
And
say?
let's see. Let's see what's going on here. Why are you no longer on the studio screen?
Hey, buddy, I don't know, but I fixed it, okay?
Oh man, that was a panicky moment
Wow.
to the first sip program. I thought, man, am I losing my mind? Freddie's not even here. I hear his voice. He's in my head somewhere. He's always chirping.
He
Red
tried
Wing.
to take me off the show.
I did. I just wanted it black screen. He's here. Let's get it. Ending the year strong. 2025 is coming to a close. Can you believe it?
Yeah, I can believe it.
Joe Bajano. And there's DJ. We've got a nice little crew ready for the ride this morning. Hey, I've seen
DJ,
some folks.
DJ, 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 DJ.
Hey, and he needs a little bit of that because he's still recovering from his surgery. So, hey, I love to see the exclamation marks. I love to see the excitement. How are you feeling? It's after Christmas. We're headed into the new year. How you feeling, Freddie? Talk to me.
I feel amazing, dude. I got up and hit the 5 a.m. workout at D1. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? I do it a lot.
Woo! Are you forgetting about your
Today
friends?
is another day slam packed with business. Who knows how much we'll get done today, but we will be here tomorrow night until the wee hours of the morning or until the business is done.
The business is done, and yeah, closing out the year. Antarctic Mike says, "Let's go," and Joe says, "I have some 2025 to sell at half price." He's a shaker and a mover, I tell you. Uh, Good time to get rid
Joe,
of those
I tell you,
2025 shares.
Joe.
Hey, big news tomorrow. Even though you've stopped hanging out with your F3 friends, we have a fantastic guest tomorrow. The CEO of F3 is coming, and you've started doing D1 instead.
I was just at F3 on Saturday, big guy.
Yeah, yeah, he was at F3 on Saturday, but really looking forward to that. Dark Helmet will be here tomorrow. That's Frank Schwartz. Uh, hey, have you looked up any of Frank Schwartz quotes or anything
It,
like that
it's
to see what you
gonna
imagine?
be. I didn't have to because you used AI and sent me everything you'd done since kindergarten. I even saw a picture of that he drew of his mom and daddy.
I've been doing a little stalking of Frank Schwartz, so really looking forward to that conversation. What's on your mind this morning? What you want to talk about, Freddie Blanton?
I want to talk about you trying to sabotage yourself. DT, what's up?
Oh no, is that a David Turner sighting? It's the average dude and Fred. It's David Turner. There's a DT sighting. When there's a DT sighting, we got to get in the comments and see what's going on. Yeah, the internal saboteur, the enemy on the inside, the enemy in the mirror, our biggest threat.
Let me see if I can turn you up a little bit.
Oh no, am I that low? That's right. So but this is what I wanted to talk about. Are you ready to talk
How
about?
would Joe say saboteur? How would Joe say it?
How would Joe say saboteur?
I'm asking the average dude.
Buongiorno, saboteur,
Yeah,
saboteur,
saboteur.
saboteur. Yeah, that's kind of fun. I wish I was in I wish I had a part in a movie where I was forced to be Italian. Wouldn't that be fun?
I think Metal Man Matt could do it.
I think he could too. I think he could too. And look at here. There he is. Metal Man Matt. Hey, we've got a lot of dudes on the bus. Where's Vicky Watts? We need some Vicky in the comments. We've got Metal Man, we've got DT, we've got Joe, we've got Mike, we've got DJ, we've got Paul. We need Vicky in here.
Yeah, well, I mean, and we're also missing Sue Smith.
That's fun to say too. You're in a mood today, Freddie Blanton. I can just tell. What is this mood that Freddie Blanton has found himself in?
Yeah, describe it to me. What are you picking up on?
Tell
me about the real human connection you're feeling right now. Maybe talk about the frequency you're feeling by being in proximity with me.
I have no idea. I have no idea where his head is. Like, generally, I can like put my finger on Freddie's thinking this, or Freddie's wanting to talk about this, or I just really don't know. And I almost feel like anything that I bring up right now, you're going to not want to talk about. That's what I feel like.
But I want to talk about you
sabotaging
yourself.
He wants to talk about sabotage. Saltiness, Fred. Saltiness. Yeah.
I did put some salt in my water this morning with some lemon.
Is that going to help you sell more Bobcats today? A little salt in the lemon water?
Yeah, you got to stay hydrated.
Yeah. Hey, let's see what DT says. The cinnamon bun's hitting hard this morning. Oh, don't get this dude excited. He just worked out. He's bragging about his muscles. And now you've thrown up the cinnamon bun.
Will somebody bring me a cinnamon bun today? Please.
Hey, man, and I tell you what, if you bring him a cinnamon bun, we will shout you out on first sip. You know, we'll do that. If he gets a cinnamon bun from someone, I'm going to go ahead and say we're going to shout you out on Frank Schwartz tomorrow. Wouldn't that be amazing?
I don't think people are aware of how big Schwartz is. This is a home run interview.
It is a home run interview, and we're doing it. And here's why I'm also excited about it. You know, F3 is such a big part of this journey. Everybody's got their own life journey, and the story of the average dude, F3, finding that group, and then to interview the CEO, just feels kind of cool. I like I mean, let's face it. What better thing could there be for a men's group than fitness, fellowship, and faith? I mean,
come on.
So
kids and houses, they're excited about it. They know the deal.
I like excitement. I like it when people are excited. I am too. You know, it's fun to stalk these folks that we're going to talk to. Of course, we've talked to Brad Hughes. I've been stalking Trent McJunkin for years, trying to sell him stuff. So I already knew everything about Trent, but Frank tomorrow. Tell to me about the excitement of interviewing someone, doing it live. I've done a lot more podcasts than you. Tell me what you
more everything than me.
Tell me what you've learned.
Are the ringleader.
Tell me what you've learned from podcasting. What you like about it. What would make a great interview? How about that tomorrow?
Ooh, interviews that catch my attention go a little bit deeper than surface level questions. Right? Let's get beyond the image. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Get down at the real human connection. If we want to connect with a real human, we can't just pretend that we're, we can't always ask the same things and pretend that we're not humans. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so
And
I like those conversations that really help us to get the truth.
yeah, because if you dig deep enough and get the real truth, it will help more people. Right? Everybody's seen clips and videos at surface level. They're a dime a dozen, but what really affects somebody and can ignite a change is something a little deeper that is relatable.
Hey, let me just say something about that one time. There's folks that I remember one of the most inspirational talks that I heard one time came from somebody that was successful talking about a feeling that they had that I could relate to. In our minds, we were going to talk about sabotage and the internal saboteur and all of that, but we have this internal judge that shows up, and it wants to compare, and it wants to say, oh, they've got it perfect, look at them, they got all that money and all that fame, they don't have any problems. And then you find out, well, this is just another human being. They're living a very similar life to the average dude.
Yeah, when it comes down to struggles that people try to hide, they may be embarrassed. God, this is where I'm struggling. No, more people are dealing with that than you think. So let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. And that makes us feel better when we feel like we're carrying that burden by ourselves and like,
Yeah.
oh gosh, none of these other bus riders know that it's hard for me. No, we know that it's hard. We know. And so I think that takes an incredible amount of humility for these successful people to show their true situation. And there's nothing that's more beneficial. So we're gonna make Frank tell us all the things that he's not good at.
And but here's the pressure part.
Yeah.
It's our responsibility to get it there.
It is our responsibility to get it there. Now, before I talk about fidelity, I did want to bring that up. How can we get it there? What is that's the key. I think we all can agree. We all want to listen to a real conversation. So I've been thinking about that for years. How do you think we can achieve a real conversation?
Well, I think you just have to put thought into what you want to find out, create the questions that will spark the answer that will help other people. Right? There's certain paths you can go down, and you already know, hey, what do I want to find out from this person? So be prepared.
Yes, that's right. Get curious. Joe talked about that being one of the C's. Get curious about that person. Think about them more. And I highly recommend this. If you're going to call on a Trent McJunkin and you want to sell him whatever service you got, well, I lost my train of thought. I want to talk real quick about something that Paul Pappy and I talked about yesterday, and that is this. Remember fidelity. Freddie, what are you laughing at? You still laughing at me, the fact that I forgot my train of thought?
Yes. Squirrel.
Remember fidelity, faithfulness to, this is one of those interesting words. We talked about it briefly yesterday, and I thought about it some more, but fidelity, faithfulness to a person, cause, or belief demonstrated by continuing loyalty and support, including cinnamon buns and first sip, to our network, to our community, being intentionally loyal to the process of connection. I like that. Fidelity is a word that I really didn't understand what the meaning of it was.
Yeah.
And Paul
because how have we always heard it?
What's that?
How have we always heard it?
Infidelity.
Infidelity.
Right? And the opposite of that, right? I feel bad. I should probably have paid more attention in school. But for the opposite of that It's faithfulness, and that's certainly what we have here. And showing up, F3, first SIP, church on a Sunday morning, these sorts of things. When we participate, when we show up, that in of itself is encouragement for others, isn't it?
Absolutely, big dog, Danny Allison.
Listen, hey, I might end the show on a positive note because I got a little bit of something positive, a little bit of validation out of my co-host. Boy, I'm gonna run with that. That feels too nice.
If anybody's wondering, my fork's ready.
Oh boy, somebody take that boy a cinnamon bun. And hey, infidelity. Let's read this before we go. Infidelity, the intentional breach of a covenant, agreement, or commitment. Hey,
Intentional
intentional
breach.
infidelity. Hey, give me a final word. We've got Frank Schwartz live 7:55 tomorrow. Bring your questions. We're gonna find out who the real human being is behind that CEO title. Fred, final thought.
If you don't know who he is, Google him.
Google him. Hey, see y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.